So you're in Brussels talking about open skies, but no doubt trying to present an investment case for infrastructure in Ukraine. Is that a hard sell right now when you consider the violence that's still taking place in Ukraine?
Good morning. Yes, one of the reasons why I'm here is to discuss the Open Sky Agreement with the European Union that will liberalize the air carrier market in the country and provide new safety regulations for the country. But in addition, I'm also here to discuss the substantial reforms that we are pushing through in the country. As we speak, we've launched a massive reform of the road maintenance sector, of the railway industry, deregulation in the seaport area, deregulation in the postal service market, etc. So the country has been a country of great potential for many years. This is the time to realize the potential and to become a success story.
Andre, when you're out there selling
the country is actually in the state of war.
Yeah, and when you're out there selling investments in infrastructure in Ukraine, what country offers the closest comparison to Ukraine out there? And if I'm an investor, why would I want to invest in Ukraine over, say, that country?
Well, it should be a composition of countries. We're talking about the Baltic states and Poland. It's a mix of Baltic states and Poland. The country is a great transit story. It could be a great transit story. It has the widespread road infrastructure, railway infrastructure, and very conveniently located seaports and unique inland waters. So there is a lot of potential, and again, it's a combination of Poland and the Baltic states. And given what's happening in the country, given the economic hardship, as a former investment banker, I would say that this is the buyer's market. This is the time to jump in and buy assets that are less than the market value, I would say.
And in this buyer's market, what's your I mean, take us to, I guess, to the top shelf. What if there was one investment we should make in Ukraine in infrastructure right now, you think it's what?
Seaports. It's the seaport operators.
Do you plan to sell the ports themselves?
Actually, we are planning to sell the seaport operators, and there is a bill in the parliament that should allow privatization of seaport operators, and I hope that by the end of the year the bill will be passed through the floor.
And what about the rail infrastructure, Andre? I understand that you're restructuring the debt at the State Railway Company. How is that process going? When is a deal going to be announced on that?
Well, the State Railway Company is not subject of privatization at all, and there is no discussion about that. However, we're planning to liberalize the railway market in the country. We've started the corporatization process, which is the restructuring process of the entity. We've developed with the European Commission a new law on the railway system that will liberalize the market, that will allow creation of private locomotive and wagon operators. However, the infrastructure, the railway infrastructure, will not be subject to privatization at all. And this liberalization will help us significantly improve the technical state of the existing rolling stock, and will provide additional investments to the railway system.
Andre, you know, Cargill aside, give us the names of some investors that you've been talking to recently that we might not know about that, you know, would encourage other investors out there to perhaps stomach the risk. I mean, you yourself make it pretty clear you think that, you know, from the outside it looks like a pretty bold investment. To encourage investors to tiptoe into Ukraine. We're
talking about the Cargill, Bunge, Souffle, ADM, a number of private equity funds. We're also talking to the Soros Foundation. and ArcelorMittal. ArcelorMittal has been in the country for many years, and recently we signed a memorandum of understanding with them. They're planning to invest in a port facility in the country. That's an additional investment for them. So we are talking about brand names, global names that are not afraid of coming to the market because they understand that this is the time.